In this video, we are going to discuss how you can score better in your CS exams by using the legal maxims in your answers. The legal maxim that we have selected for today is ab initio. What does ab initio mean? It means from the beginning. From the very beginning of a law or of the act. It refers to something being the case from the start or from the instance of an act rather than from when a court has declared it so. So, whenever the court gives a ruling, generally it is applicable from the date when such a ruling is issued. However, in the cases of ab initio, that is from the beginning, the judgment will be applicable either from the date when the case has started or from the occurrence of a particular act and not the date when the court has declared it so. Let's have a look at the explanation for better understanding. If a court declares something as a case of ab initio, it means that the court's ruling on it applies from when an act occurred or when the circumstances for the case in question were in effect rather than from the point of time when the court actually ruled on the matter. So, as explained earlier, if a court gives or rules out on a particular matter on a particular date, the judgment will be applicable from the date of the judgment. However, in cases of ab initio, that is from the beginning, the rulings will be applicable not from the date when it is ruled out, but from when the act has occurred or from when the case was instituted, and this is known as where the applicability of the ruling will be ab initio, that is from the very beginning of the case and not on the date when the ruling has been issued. The term ab initio can be used in a lot of circumstances, such as an agreement, a law, a deed, etc., can be void ab initio, which means void from the very beginning. If something is said to be void ab initio, the thing was never created or void to begin with. The term void ab initio is used in contracts, property, and marriages. The language of origin is Latin. Ab means from and initio or initium means beginning. So the concept of ab initio is from the very beginning of something, that may be a particular case or happening of a particular act or event. Let's have a look at certain examples to understand better. The transactions of sale made during the pendency of the proceedings were held to be wholly illegal and void ab initio in the law. So, any transaction of sale which is made during the pendency of the proceedings. So, a property A is in dispute, and during the pendency of the dispute, no party to the dispute can deal with the property A in any manner. They cannot sell it, they cannot lease it, or as per the restrictions laid by the court. However, if there is any transaction with respect to the property A and one of the parties goes ahead and sells the same, such a sale will be wholly illegal and the court will declare such a transaction to be void ab initio, that is illegal from the very beginning or wrong from the very beginning. So, in this case, the entire transaction will be considered void ab initio. Let's take an example of example number 2. If a policyholder deceived an insurer about a relevant material fact when purchasing the policy, the insurance contract may be deemed to be void ab initio. So, whenever a particular party is purchasing an insurance policy, it is very important to give the relevant material facts and state only true and correct facts when you are purchasing an insurance policy. However, in any circumstance, if one person deceives the insurance company and gives false statements, false facts, then such insurance policy will be deemed to be void ab initio, that is, from the very beginning, it will be considered as wrong and void. And in such cases, the insurance company cannot be held liable to pay. What does this mean? It was null and void from the very beginning, and that since there was no legally enforceable contract, the insurer ought not to have to pay. As stated, whenever you are entering into an insurance policy or purchasing an insurance policy with the insurance company, it is important that you give all the material facts to the company. However, in case you are giving false facts or not giving the correct information, in such cases, in the case of deceiving the insurance company, they will not be liable to pay the insurance amount in case anything goes wrong. So from the beginning, from the very beginning, the insurance contract will be deemed to be void as it is based on false facts. Let's have a look at example number 3. Any act that infringes the fundamental rights of the citizen is void ab initio. So there is an example. The Road Transport Service Act 1951 was held to be void ab initio. Why was it held to be void ab initio? Because the act was challenged inter alia on the ground that it infringed the fundamental rights of the petitioners to carry on the business of transport service. So, if there is any statute or an act that infringes the fundamental rights of the citizen, it will be considered to be void ab initio and the same thing will be struck down. Example number 4. The proceedings were void ab initio defective as they could not have been instituted since the firm in whose name the proceedings were instituted was not registered at the date of institution of the proceedings. So, this is a case where a firm or a company comes into legal existence only upon its registration, and in case there is a case registered before the registration of the firm or a company, such cases will be void ab initio or defective from the very beginning, since a case cannot be filed in a name of a company which is not in existence when the case was actually filed. So the proceedings were void ab initio, that is from the very beginning they were defective since it was not registered when there were institution of the proceedings. So in this case, a firm or a company cannot file a case until it has been registered and has a separate legal existence. In this particular example, the case was filed even before the firm is registered. So in that case, when there is no existence, there cannot be a case as well. So it is void from the beginning or ab initio defective. So this legal maxim is based on a Latin word ab initio, that is from the very beginning, and something is held to be void ab initio if it is wrong from the very beginning. So if there is any court ruling, that will be effective or applicable from the date when the particular judgment is issued. However, when the concept of ab initio is applied, that is from the beginning, the ruling of the court will be applicable not from the date when the judgment is being ruled out, but from the date when the case was instituted or from the date when a particular act has occurred, depending upon the ruling of the court. So this is the concept of ab initio. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. You can check for the other legal maxims in the description below. And yeah, please let us know in the comments box if you understood the legal maxim. See you in the next video with another legal maxim.